Well, a couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in Week 5. Wandale Robinson now to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Howard. That's brought in, it's his back, Rashard Smith. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. 18.
They'll go play action. Howard. Throw left side finds Fryermuth. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He splits down inside the 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go now.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Throw caught at the 6. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. McAllister now to return. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches. The 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right, 80. 11, 12. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Evan McPherson to be kicked off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Throwing off the play fake. Complete right side to Washington. He takes it down to the 33. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, set.
It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Throwing again here. Howard. Dumped off to his running back. He dodged the tackle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All set now. First and 10. Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup. 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the ready.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Come on, set. 19-18.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. McAllister now to return. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. McPherson looking to add the point after. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Tracking 60. Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's taken in by Washington. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Now a give running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 37-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. He's going deep. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Got it. Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Head to 60. Head to 60.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1, right?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. Shot.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
On 1, ready?
New set of downs from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. We've got 14-13 on the board. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
On one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
2nd and 3 now.
11. Here we go. Back. Right 80. 11 mighty. Back.
Burrow back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Right. Back.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. It's complete. This is Bowers. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 6.
Steelers 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's Robinson with the return. No tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
70 Lions.
They're going play action. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. Man, the Steelers have a 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Howard. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And a shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go, sack. Pass the 60. Go.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. It is caught left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, Howard. Throw left side, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Shut up! Rocco 80!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
Hold the ready!
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Mustang 19! Buffalo 18! Steady!
They'll go play action. Howard. Headed out right. The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So from a bit further back, here's third and goal.
18 right, Cowboy 80!
Here he goes, third and long. He brings it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a late score and tie it before the half. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's blocked down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Get set. 11, 11. Right 80. Right in front. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow escapes the pocket. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, Kate.
On second and 10 now, it's Burrow. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
To the air on 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Secures this at the 17. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Howard. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
That's good for
They
us.
get 19 on that pickup. Man, the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Don't you feel
33-yard
sometimes,
line.
Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Howard to throw. Cut out left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Now Howard to throw. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
3rd and long for him here. Looking for somewhere to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
the score.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right, 80. 12, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Buying some time right. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 1, ready?
Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there.
Here we go, here we go. Left, right, 80. Nice one.
Burrow trying on 4th down. He put everything he's got behind it. That's interception near the sideline. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Steelers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, Cincinnati.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
A give now from the gun. And he cuts it back right. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
11 MT, 11 MT. Right, 80.
From the red zone now. Connecting on the slant. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Gun.
Burrow from the gun. Brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
Steelers 24.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Out of the gun, Howard. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. Throwing again here. Howard. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Trap 60.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Connects on the crosser. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
Brings up 4th down.
He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to 60.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Brings up second and 18 at the 39-yard line.
Come on. Cut 19. Wrap all 80. 18, rattle. 18, rattle. Take up.
Howard looking to pass. Hits his running back. And he's tackled tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to third down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
41-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
So first down from the 41.
Ready. Like it, 18.
On play action, here's Howard. That one's complete right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready. Dragon 6. Hawk 70.
Still sticking with the passing game. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
On the set.
Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Hook.
They'll go play action. Howard buying some time left. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Go. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Cowboy 80. I got it.
He's going to throw it again. Getting out to his left. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Ready up.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
60.
Him on the down. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Howard now to throw. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Here we go. Right, 80. Nice hut. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11.
They send a man in motion.
Right, 80. Nice hut. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Looking to throw. Taking it by Chase, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
11, 11. Right, 80. Right, hut. 11, 11.
Desperation time here. This is a heater going deep. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers up by 4. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. They're going to pass it here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Back-to-back carries here. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. give it to him again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The final timeout taken by the Bengals, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder.
A 24-yard attempt.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone. Going for a touchback.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready? Lace up.
Setting up to pass. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. We'll look to throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On 2.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To the air again. It's Burrow. On the move. Headed right. That one connects. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win.
For the 2-point conversion.
180. Stop.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points. And with those, they've got the lead.
Steelers 34. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. He's got a lead up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Hey, Keith, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the 1st down as well, and move them in the field goal range.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Brought in by his backsmith. And they get this down to the 28. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Let's go, go!
On first down, they'll run. He cuts it back right, and he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Let's
The
go!
Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
40. Bengals 35. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. Well, Brock, the fans, all right. Here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but